Kathryn Zazenski. I'm the Members Gallery artist for March 2012, and I'm exhibiting my body of work, Geometry of Thought, Visualizing Binaries. The work for this series is actually really labor intensive, and that's really common for my work. I tend to have a lot of very detail-oriented and labor-intensive pieces. So for this series, I start out with the word pairings, and because there's so many, there's about 160 in the full series. I've had to take a little liberties and maybe not use the direct opposite that you would think of when you're dealing with these words, but sort of play with levels of intensity. But anyway, I come up with the word pairings, and then through a system that I've developed to plot words, I just basically use a graph with an X and Y axis, and instead of using numbers, I replace the numbers with letters of the alphabet. And either the X and the Y axis, it doesn't really matter which one. One has the order of the alphabet as it currently exists, A through Z. And then the other one, to create variation in the line, I calculate the letter frequency. So for this body of work, I took all of the words in the series, and then I calculated letter frequency and used that order as how I order from most common to least common used letter in this series. And so from there, I take the word pairings and then I plot them letter by letter. So for example, strength and weakness. I'd go ahead and plot strength, and then I connect all the letters as if it would be, the regular word spelled out, and then I would go over and do the same thing with weakness right on top of it. So together, you have one image from the two words. So once I get that, I then trace that, and then I mirror it. I just flip it and I trace it again. So from that, I have a tracing with the full image, which I then transpose onto paper. So it's sort of a multi-tiered process that could definitely be done digitally, and it definitely sort of references that in a way. But for me, doing it by hand and sort of the tactility is really important.